I think you guys know who I am, at least. My name is Welu. I'm Senior Vice President of Hussmann Retail Services. The company may ask for a reduction in wages or something else that the employees do not want. And that brings me to point number 5. Bargaining has some inherent risks. Sometimes bargaining results in increased wages and benefits and better terms of employment. Sometimes bargaining results in changes to wages and benefits or the terms of their employment that are not favorable. But there's also risk that the wages and benefits could decrease as a result of collective bargaining, or that your employment could be affected and then change in a way that you really may not want it to do. That's right. Sometimes in bargaining, things happen that are not good for the employee. And I'm here to tell you, to get a company to agree to these clauses, a union may have to give a company something of value. That something of value could be less money for employees or a significant change to the term or conditions of employment. If the union gets in and gets the company to agree to any of its demands, it's going to add cost to the bottom line and make it more difficult for us to compete. As I'm sure you're aware, additional costs end up being passed on to the customer. And if that happens here in Colorado, it could make us less competitive. In Colorado, with 7.4 or 7.5% of the workforce is union, I mean, I don't want to be engaged in something that is going to make us less competitive or potentially less competitive. I know some of you are thinking that if the union agrees to things that you do not, if they agree to things that you don't like, we simply won't ratify a deal. Unlike some areas where Hussmann and its competitors have to be union to get and perform work, Colorado is really not a union state. And if that happens here in Colorado, it could make us less competitive, especially since most, if not all, of our competitors are non-union. But if the pipefitter union wins this election, Hussmann will bring in professional good negotiators to assist me in the negotiations. And while I do not know what would happen during the collective bargaining timeframe, I know I'm going to instruct these negotiators to engage in both good faith bargaining, but to get the very best deal possible for Hussmann in a negotiation. The company would bargain tough. We would look out for our best interests for the company, get the very best deal possible for Hussmann.